Good evening. I hope everybody's having a great evening. No, I'm having a great evening right now. Let's play some more Grasping Fortune. So, last time we finished the Fighters Guild. We went all through all the Warden tier quests. We got a, let's say, a very slightly gear upgrade in all my slots, basically. We happened to clear up a little nest of just random thieves, nothing to worry about. So now we're looking like this. uh, so right now we have the Imperial Legion to go through. So let's get right on to it. And I believe also my chess piece does count as an Imperial Legion uniform. So I should be okay, right? Because the is currently recording. Speak to Antonius Orato at the Tiger Hall. Yeah, so we have to head way up. But I hope everybody's having a great day.
Fight well.
As I said last time, I placed a new playlist with all the streams that I've did of Grasping Fortune. They've been arranged in a date order, so anybody that goes into that playlist and just press play, you will have all of the streams boards just arranged neatly, and no need to be fetching any other videos in my channel archive. So that should be fine. There's 3 characters in total that I've played so far. I don't think I will make a 4th one, but I'm sure I may end up using one of them to do the miscellaneous quests here and there.
What is this regarding, Orc?
Might end up being this one, I don't know. We'll see. Hilarious. But as I said so many times before, I've been enjoying this playthrough. Or rather, this playthrough, this entire content patch has been quite enjoyable. Looking forward to the next content patch and see what comes up in the future. Not in just Tamriel Rebuild, but anything in Project Tamriel in general.
Is there
I
something
think it could be either
Yes, Outlander.
the content patch for Scarming Hope of the Nords, the next land expansion, or it could be one of the new projects actually releasing their first landmass, being Hammerfell or Hybrock. One of those two. Don't know which one could it be, but if it is a new landmass, that's going to be even more exciting. So we'll see. We'll see what the future has in hold
Go ahead.
for us in the future. The future having something called us in the future. Amazing. Good English, my friend. Send me the write up. Yeah, okay, so the Imperial Ebony Cuirass counts as an Imperial uniform. So I need to go to Narcissus in Hiron Hall. Okay.
How can I help?
So pretty much go back to the way I went from.
May I help you?
But yeah, if it is one of the new landmasses, usually means me creating another new character. I always create a new character regardless of if it is a new landmass or just a land expansion. It's a good practice whenever you're testing or playing these mods to actually do that, because things may change in between beyond the land expansion. Like for example, before this patch, Valfoyen was named Andoten, so that was an entire city that was renamed, which means a lot of quest text was renamed, a lot of NPCs probably were moved around a little bit. There probably was a lot of things going on in the background aside from the land expansion of adding Narcissus and the surrounding areas. So don't just count like that little thing and that's it. Like, there's probably a whole lot more things happening every time.
Yes?
It's you. Can I help you?
The disadvantage right now that I have with my little companion over here is that I have to keep running back and forth. This would be just a simple deliver the note, then recall back and pick up the next quest. It will be faster, but I have to go back and forth, just walking and picking up a new travel service to just go through. Also, it's surprising that my boots are not making the sparks. I guess on reload, the spark effect just goes away. That's neat. I like that. Wrong place. Or is it? No, it's not the wrong place. I need to go over here. She can fool around with that door. I don't care. Import to this guy. Have orders. Return to me after you report back to Antonio's Rato. Probably I will just make a beeline and do his quest rather than Antonio's. And then if he asks me to be a higher rank and I'm not meeting the rank requirements, then I can continue going. Hello, you. Okay, I'll leave my companion behind a little bit. I'll be back here shortly. Put a mark here too, so I can return rather quickly. Check a restore magica potion. So I've been reading more of the USP wiki and they've been updating a lot of bits and bobs regarding artifacts, quests, summons, etc, etc. Like there have been a lot of people working really hard to get the wiki updated, so that's pretty impressive. That being abilities, soul charge, what things they drop, etc, etc, etc. Same with artifacts, what a minor blurb, where to get them, their stats, everything like that is slowly but steadily being added. So people that play these updates in the future will not have to struggle a lot to trying to figure out if they are missing something important to progress with their quest lines.
Is there something you need?
Okay, I will be able to hand in this Imperial Legion quest, and hopefully the recall will sink in through nicely. Then go back to Hiron Hall and see if he will start giving me quests. Because the most important thing for me is to get through the leg that asks me to go through the Imperial Magistrate or Consulate or whatever the hell he's called. There we go. New orders for me. Well, I'm glad that you do have new orders, but I have a recall that says otherwise.
Fight well.
So my companion should be around somewhere. You complete your space pass. I'm ready for advancement. Larry supply is causing problems. Get her to go away. Yeah. So this time I will try not to be an arsehole and actually not follow the orders, but help her out. I said I was going to do that, so. I'm not going to help you. My husband was killed. He wasn't anyone important, just one of House Lermany's functionaries, but he was unguarded something or learned something he wasn't supposed to, because Hamilton killed him. I can take this to the Canyon Watch because they are all on the take, if not members themselves. I'm starting to believe there's no justice in this empire of yours, but the Legion need to speak my superior. Of course you do. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Oh my god. Having an extra body. Are you gonna open the door as well again? Okay, no. Good. Hello. The husband, he died. That's all what we know. In Siberia's quarter, outside the foreign quarter. So outside the Legion's religion. It was the tragedy, there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm gonna help her. He's gonna be mad about it? Probably. Or by probably I mean he's absolutely going to be.
Saint Plenty's Day in the Legion.
Ma'am? I'll get to the bottom of this. Maybe the watch will tell you something. Since you're Legion, their headquarters in Canyon Keep. Okay. We'll have to head over there. I'm sure the captain will be very pissed about it. No, my companion is coming along. Nice.
Masera.
Travel to Market Quarter.
You may speak.
Canyon Keep is right
Is there
around here. Not here. A bit more to the north. What are you not gonna do? Are they gonna assault me for asking questions? I'm probably stronger than a lot of the people in Canyon Keep. We're gonna do dilly squat. The city guard in Canyon Keep. Okay. Lalu. That's one was killed. If you're here on Legion business, speak with Andres Lalo. His office in the south building on the floor. Okay. Can I go through buildings here? No. Guess I'll have to go out and go to the south building. I'm hoping there will be a door over there that disconnects them. And there is Lalo. Hello, husband was killed. You're speaking with Rain Uval, her late husband of Laris Uval. Don't be misled by the grieving widow's wild tales. The man was sent murder. His death was an unfortunate accident. You can report that back to your commander. Is it to meet her? Okay. Maybe she told me where the guy died, and if everything was kept in the same way that the husband died, I could just like, investigate a little bit. Is there even like a crime scene quest in Tamriel Revealed? I don't think there is. Like actually investigating and arriving to a proper crime scene deduction.
You may speak.
I don't think there is one at all for Importer.
What is this regarding?
Oh, okay. Their contract auto-renewed. I paid her 500, more like she stole 500 from my... Jesus. She didn't even ask me to renew the contract. She just easily snatched it from me when I wasn't looking. Probably still the newspaper I'm using to sleep in. Not to worry, she's gonna pop up eventually behind me, yeah. Like a ghost. You're reporting into the superior officer or doing any independent investigation to verify her claims are all. You just told her that you would take care of the matter. His death was tragic, but it is out of our jurisdiction. Recruit. At least you get dragged until you dragged it into my desk. So here's what we're gonna do: march into Canyon Keep, find Ancelo, get his report, and then come back straight back to me. Go. I did. Well, I'm doing paperwork. Hello. Well, probably I should have done a bit more investigation and see if I can tell her that, and then. Because she told me just investigate by asking around in Canyon Keep and there's Clalo, so. Something doesn't add up to me. Let me see. There is a vial. Maybe she would give me some extra information, maybe, hopefully. Really is already in the ash pits and don't let me see it. If it was anything, why would you let me see it before it was burned? Maybe I need to keep asking around the keep?
You may speak.
Trouble to Market Quarter.
Wealth beyond measure.
Now grab a drink of water in the meantime. There you go. Brinston.
What brings you here, Orc?
Andres Lalo.
Whatever you want.
Message
Within
registry. Blank scrolls. Maybe he knows more if I grease the wheels a little bit. Okay, alright. Dorvas Urbari Waterfront Sewer Hire. That's all I'll give you. No arrests. If you intend to do your meeting out your own classes, don't let it be in uniform for your commander's sake.
If I worked out, I'd look that way too. Whatever you want. Within reason.
Dorvas Ubaril. In the Waterfront Sewer Hideout. Okay.
What?
I need to go to the waterfront. Okay. Should also not be wearing my uniform, so let me equip my Imperial cuirass. Then anybody would be able to recognize me because I'm the only one that is wearing this sort of getup. It's like, oh yeah, he's wearing
What is this
like an Imperial ebony helmet and an ebony shield and a scimitar. And he's wearing almost all black and a skirt. Is this his person? No, no, the guy that didn't have an Imperial Ebony Cuirass, so it can't be him. Like, okay. The guy looking at the picture and then asking again, are you sure it's not this guy? It's like, no, no, he didn't have an Imperial Ebony Cuirass. It can't be him.
Your turn to talk. Ours to listen.
My guy didn't have the cuirass. Your guy has a cuirass. It can't be him. Are you okay? As long as I keep running ahead,
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I'll be able to... Oh, there's a set of stairs, so she's coming along. Okay, so waterfront hideout.
Now you die!
You and moi.
There is no escape!
Waterfront hideout.
This is the end of you, Swift! There is no escape!
Waterfront hideout. There we go. Lock level 50. Do I have... Oh, I have a lock splitter. Can I even attempt with a Grandmaster lockpick? I can attempt with a Grandmaster lockpick, okay. Come on, security. I have something that boosts security. That's boost security. No. Damn it. Well, there goes my Grandmaster lockpick. I have Master lockpick, so it has to be Grandmaster lockpick. You know, actually, in order to attempt opening it, that means that the percentage of success is so low that the extra bit between the Master and the Grandmaster lockpick is allowing me to actually go through to try and open this. Also means that I need to invest more money into security, so I can actually attempt to open those blasted locks. You know what? Let's cut the middleman. Let's cut the crap. Cut the middleman. I'll worry about it later. Hello, friends.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Retul
Excuse
Drova
me.
Suvaril.
I was just thinking.
He sure was. You came down here so I could show you how I did it.
This is the end of you, Swift!
I killed Drova Suvaril. Okay. Then I have my uniform, so I'm A-okay. Now let's get the hell out of here. We did without having the uniform on, so that should be fine. It was personal justice. I mean, I could just go to the old quarter.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
It should lead me to the foreign quarter, I believe. Foreign quarter east. I think Janata Syndicate should have their hideout nearby, I believe. Or we just come out on the old quarter, that's okay too. I don't know where the sewer grate is on the old quarter. That's good to know. Oh, it's right behind... Oh, that's actually pretty convenient. Now we can report back to the woman, tell her that her husband was killed. And she was right all along.
What is this about?
Is Robot dead now? Good, thank you. This Marine Spring, he was worried the day he would die. I'd like you to have it so you can tell your commander that I'm leaving now. Okay. 45 luck and 45 mercantile. Okay, cool.
How can I help you?
How can I help you? He's not gonna be happy. Excellent recruit. Here's your advance pay, a reward for a soldier who knows how to take orders. Need to make some arrests. Yeah, I need to use Imperial per console. Trooper Viran, yeah.
Under sun and sky.
We're gonna do some arrests then.
I'm not busy now.
Hopefully,
What do you need?
hopefully something can be done that I don't end up killing. If I outspeed my, yeah, I need to outspeed my companion because I believe she's gonna end up by mistake murdering somebody with a deadly crossbow. So I better not have her around for this sort of thing. Let's make this hard tips too.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
Since now I know where Trooper Viran is, I don't need to just be mightily upset whenever I'm trying to find her. But my day off, come back in an hour. Yeah, she's wasted. Hello, Trooper. Me? Never. I saw the body when they fished out of the river. Looked like a carrion treasure had been added. The Tonga terrorizing their own people. Someone needs to keep them, bring them back into control. Yeah. But he needs to run up the numbers. Does he nab some collars so he can put out his reports and look polished before the breath? What do you think about that recruit? Doesn't seem right. You'll get used to it. You're in Narcissus. Time to get the Riverbend gang. Go to the underground level of the Grand Bazaar. We've been there. It should not take long. Sandstorm effing sucks. Hopefully... Oh, well, I like the rain. I like the rain over the sandstorm. It sets up the mood quite well. A very noir ambience. Except I don't have like a robe trench coat. And I'm wearing like my proper suit. But I'm wearing my proper suit, it's just filled to the brim in Imperial.
I'm not busy now.
Except for the leggings, which I'm covering with my little skirt. I wonder if we'll end up getting an Imperial Ebony as reward for the Imperial Legion. I will probably assume that's going to be the case. I look forward to seeing what the Pro Console will give me as rewards. Grand Bazaar.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
What do you want? Grand Bazaar Underground. For fuck's sake. Come on. There you go.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you want?
Make some arrests. Okay. So established before, I don't need to hit them hand to hand. I just need them to be spooked.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me? Maybe you want something.
I taunt them into a brawl.
Die, Fletcher!
You swallow your words, Enoa. Yeah, that's enough. Nice work. You can the three of them like a real civil legionary. Go back to Commander Girl and let him know about your catch. I'll take care of calling them in. Okay, yeah. The damage is significant. The only damage that they probably do that is annoying is probably some damage to my armor. But health already back up because I have an amulet that gives me regeneration. Regeneration is pretty busted.
May I?
St. Bill's Quarter. We're back at it. I have divine intervention, so that will help me come back to Hidden Hall quickly. Probably need to deposit my companion somewhere
Oh,
far away.
can I help?
Yeah, she locked in back in. There you go. Narcissus Patroller Helmet. Investigate a bank robbery, yeah. Narcissus Patroller Helmet. This is a pretty neat helmet.
Join me.
I know who did it already, so I don't have to
I'm not busy now.
go through the motions again. You get busy over there. Oh, okay. She will teleport back as soon as I'm getting through the door. Hello, bank robbery. I'll speak with him. So I get the reports from everybody. Go downstairs. Talk to the woman down here. Bank robbery. Open this door. Go upstairs. Talk about the bank robbery as well. Be like, I didn't do anything, but these other two are pretty suspicious. And she will be like, she has done something suspicious. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that she just testimony, yeah. The companion's already back with me. Actually, I wonder. He doesn't come along for the ride if I use Divine Intervention. I mean, inside here. Okay, she doesn't. I was about to say she does, and I'm gonna be upset if she did. Because that would have been so much time that I have wasted just running around. But no, it's because she was around here, and then she instantly teleported to me.
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
Bank robbery, Tashira did it. Orders. Produce Sudatian. Downstairs in the contraband. Yeah,
Please
okay.
join me.
Yeah, this one is a bit of a doozy, but it's Something
Time to
I've
talk?
done.
I've a few minutes.
So I have a couple of expensive things that I need to drop down here that I don't really care much about. The rope cover looks pretty cool. The hat is also pretty cool, but I need to use my helmet. Go to Latian, pick up the package from outside. The reason I'm not stopping to read is because I already did these quests on another character. So I'm just going through the motions. Pick up the package. Open the package.
What
Hello.
do you want?
Produce Latian. A ring, bloodstained shirt, and a journal. That's everything what we make of it. All the implantations of the Narcissus meet her there. Save. Yeah, I'm leaving her behind for this situation. Travel to the Shimpalshin region.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Need to get up. And then head south. I see a rogue Nyx hound over there. Come fight me. Oh, he was taking damage because of lightning. I was wondering, how is he taking damage? Is somebody shooting him from afar and that's why he's taking damage? Because I was hearing the and it's my lightning shield from the boots that is doing damage to him. It's not much damage, but it's some damage. Close to Latian, I get a shovel. The corpse is right behind this stone over here. He's missing his teeth. Or rather, he's missing one of his tooth. Or he's missing a tooth, not one of his tooth. One of his teeth is missing. There you go. Now we can go inside properly and ask around. I already did sort of investigation already. I already talked to everybody and the guilty party is all the way down here.
I'm listening.
This guy. But I guess I cannot talk to anybody about it. I'm gonna talk to the woman in charge from the get-go. Oh, I have to go back to Hidden Hall. I should probably get her locked in into the jail area. Oh no. PCL. There you go. Hello, Bruce Tian. Make some arrests. someone murdered in Satiabe will be just an independent incident. Only they will be charged, dismissed. Yeah. Where's my companion? Oh, is she stuck like down here? Oh, just popped out of nowhere, always. Fuck. Whatever. I mean, I could get her just locked in here if I do this. There you go. She can now exist in that building for the time being. Simple Shin.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Person until healed. Still have all my magic back. Also foresee in the future that every different area in Tamriel build, if you are using Muse, will have their own sort of soundtrack going on as well. Since they can set it in a way that like Chimpalshin area will have a certain set of songs playing, the area of Telvanis will have a certain songs playing as well. Same for other Brethren areas, Indoril areas, for example, Dress areas, the Veloti Mountains as well. Like that's the versatility they can have with Muse as a mod and Morrowind script extenders. So the more I think about what the finished product could be in the end, it's gonna be quite a thing. But again, we're talking about decades in the future. This is not gonna be something that's going to happen next year or the year after. Unless more people join, then probably it's not gonna be decades. It's gonna be fewer than that.
You Inwa.
I found his body and his belongings. I hope the evidence was very important, but not uncovered. Yeah, it's this guy. You bested me, I'll go to jail. He was in good accordance with giving orders, obviously, but we can't do anything about that. Make sure he reaches Narcissus and gets put behind the bars. Report back to the commander. Okay.
What do you ask of
Are you okay? I guess the guard is stuck over there on the wall forever. It's okay, it's fine. I don't hate him.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Hello. Prosutia. Orders. Venus Ralsus and Phileas Helu are in need of a steady legionnaire. Took up Narcissus that resides on... yeah. A legionnaire in the consulate. Yeah, I think this one quest before I get sent to the Imperial Proconsul himself, so...
What's your plan?
pretty much catching up to where I didn't do on this quest line. I'm heading up all the way into the Proconsul territory.
May I help?
He's on the top floor with the Imperial Ebony junk as well. But yeah, Kangrimur, once it comes out, it's gonna be a nice experience, as I said yesterday on the last stream. That's gonna open a whole kind of worms when it comes to people taking Imperial influence a bit too far and getting it all over their head. I have orders for me. Political agitator. Gregazio in the foreign quarter for her pulpit. Right, yeah, this one. This one is a lengthy investigation.
Do you want
If a
something
few
from me?
words can help, I'd be happy.
Don't remember what was the one from the little place on River Keep.
May I help you?
Just Goomba stomped the woman. May I help you while I put my Imperial ebony boot on her face? So we go to Gazebo. She's gonna be quite a staunch temple person. We have to talk about poppers and stuff like that. It's a very lengthy quest done properly. You could very easily kill her and that would be the end of
What
it.
is this about?
But we can just talk about things with the other people around.
What is it? What do you
The
want?
commander ports me back to Vilnius. Vilnius points me out to her secret weapon. The secret weapon points me out to the poppers. Poppers point me out to the poppers guild. It's a big lengthy
Whatever
network
you
of
want.
things happening.
Within reason.
Yeah, go to the shrine of both temples, yeah. I think the right shrine that I need to visit is the one
We welcome your
in the foreign quarter, not the one in the council quarter, because the one in council quarter has no idea what I'm talking about. It's a Magica. Going roughly through the motions, not to skip some steps. Because probably there's some things that probably spawn if I'm on the right step. Not foreign quarter, sorry, market quarter.
What is this regarding?
I call the market the area that has all the shops the foreign quarter because I'm used to Vivek having the foreign quarter be the quarter that has a lot of really neat shops around. The temple should be up the stairs, I believe.
Citizen. May I
And
help?
then heading towards the west. Yeah, there it is. There's the market quarter temple. Shrine of Hidden Saints. I think this one will tell me to go Shabara Emur, yeah. So if I go down, Shabala is the one that gives orders for the temple, in this temple in particular. Go to the poppers. Poppers will tell me Poppers Guild. Lucky for me, there's one popper in front of the sewers that leads to the popper tongue, so it's gonna be a very quick thing to do.
You want something,
You
friend?
want something, friend? Too bad I'm not as agile as
Yes,
my other
Alfred.
characters.
What do you want?
Having high acrobatics really helps with a lot of things, and being light on feet. Quick feet, man. Quick feet.
What is this regarding, Orc?
Political agitator. In the sewers under St. Velot, yeah, bigger stone. Go through here. Follow the red arrows. Copy. Inicie. Bilbo's Velny. He's being sought after by House Clalu City Guard. He's going to kind of out and left Alnu behind. Yeah. Rest 1 hour. I think divine intervention would put me right on track.
I don't believe it.
Interested
Recruit a
actors
missionary?
that the
How can I
guard
help you?
can go back to where he needs to go.
I feel as though I should know you.
Trooper Viran, yeah.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
How can I help?
I'm still he's gonna put me near where I need to go, so. From here I can just take those stairs downwards and be at Viran's place in no time.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
Viran. Political agitator, a secret weapon. Lives in St. Beloth quarter in the sewers, underneath the Belothi tower. He's quick, smart, kind heart, still can essential. Yeah.
Did I?
Belothi tower, here we go again. Let's put a restore magica potion into my system. Keep running. This is
Is there
Berebor
something-
hides.
Go ahead,
So
Outlander.
Belothi
What do you
tower is the one that is a bit deeper. I was talking with a friend of mine that is taking a short break from playing Grasping Fortune, and his consensus about it
Let's
was
do
that
some
it's a pretty
business,
good city with Narcissus, and he finds Anvil far more confusing than Narcissus. Like, in less than a week everything clicked and it was very easy to find everything in Narcissus, but in Anvil it became a bit more difficult to find things, and I have no idea what that is. Like, he will be consulting over and over on the map if necessary, but in Narcissus, no. Like, after a week he was good to find anything that he needed to find. Which speaks volumes on how good the layout is. Yep. Rodriguez is hiding out in the Western Market District Road, right under the nose of the guards. If you found him and fought to refer to him, you could get Annie to cut it out and instruct favor. Yeah. Dergusion, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great evening. Okay. So we did all this stuff before. So I'm just skimming over a lot of this stuff. Otherwise I would be reading it carefully.
May I?
I know I can take the sewers near Canyon Keep. That should probably lead me right away into whoever I'm looking for. Deliver the news to the Canyon Keep guards, and then go back to Alnu and try to make a deal to make her shut up. for her husband's freedom.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Ugh. So I go over here, right down here. This is the sword Wist. And then he should be around here somewhere. How's Narcissus? Narcissus is amazing. Narcissus is pretty fun. I played through this content patch with 3 different characters for the past 3 weeks almost every day that I streamed since the release, and I enjoyed Narcissus quite a lot. The merchant variety, the item variety, the quest variety, it's been quite engaging. The House Lalu stuff was pretty good. Quite liked it. Haven't reached it myself. Yeah, take your time. Just explore whatever or whichever you want to explore. Nobody's going to rush you to go and get into Narcissus right away. There's a lot of things that you can stop and do in the meantime. It was Belny. There you go. Found the guy. But it's a really good content patch. I know they did some stuff in Valfoyen, which was called before Andothen. That is part of a different area that is outside the Narcissus district altogether. But that's worth checking out as well. I will have to probably check that out as well. I came from this direction, I believe. I have to report where this guy is. But yeah, the House Lalu stuff was really good. The Janata Syndicate was good as well. Thieves Guild was interesting. I had my gripes on a lot of things with the Thieves Guild, but that was okay too. Mages Guild was pretty amazing as well. Highly recommend doing that. It was Belny. On the South Keep, okay.
It's you. Can I help you?
And since I'm playing on not Open Morrowind, I'm playing on Vanilla Engine with Morrowind Script Extender. I get access to
Is there something I can do? for you?
custom spells that are added by the Tamriel rebuild team.
I see this land suits you. We'd
Tell
love
him
to
where to
do
find
this for you,
Vilnos.
Outlander.
He's a dangerous associate of the Janata Syndicate. I will send a squad down immediately to investigate. Tamriel has been resolved. Okay.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you
Divine
need?
Intervention. I'm not going inside the temple because I have my companion locked up in the temple. I'm just gonna let her out when I need some strong muscle.
Oh, where did I put that? Greetings.
She's gonna kill anybody that I'm trying to arrest, so...
A warm welcome to you.
Political agitator. Okay, I can probably make a deal with her then now.
Whatever you want. Within reason.
Within reason.
Oh, it's you. Can I help?
But what I enjoy doing as well is checking on Discord. What are the reactions of people whenever they finish a quest line, or what sort of feedback they end up having. If it matches with the stuff that I'm feeling about that couple of quest lines or a couple of things here and there.
Let's do some business, shall we?
Yeah, so you're doing Altmarak and Aldi Ubal then. Yeah, the House Ronan stuff is also good.
Speak, traveler.
There's not a lot,
Speak freely, friend.
but
What is this regarding?
once they start working on the House Roran areas, you're gonna have a lot more fun with that. I know Poison
Speak
Song, I
freely,
believe, is the next.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
Okay, I'll stop. Tell your commander where we go. Okay. Poison Song is gonna be House Indoril, for example, so...
Is there something?
Judging how they
go.
did Janata Syndicate, which is a new faction altogether, I can imagine how Sindoril is gonna be pretty damn good. Ow. I mean, I'm saying like it's not like I haven't played their own custom content. Like I've been playing their custom content for a long time. The entire Klelu Grandmaster questline was Tamriel rebuilt handiwork, and it was amazing.
Greetings.
I'm glad that somebody runs out and just greets me. Thank you, guard. You should be promoted. A political agitator. I'll new erratic happy news. Yeah. Then I need to go to the river keep
I'm not busy now.
and
What do you
take another job. Very quickly get through all of this stuff. I believe it's just one more quest and then I actually get sent to the Imperial Proconsul.
Let's do some business, shall we?
I foresee it's gonna end up being like 2 more quests and that's about it, not like a lengthy quest line from the guy himself.
Excuse me. I was just thinking. May I help you?
So I would be at a crossroads of
Almost
whether
didn't see you in all
Yes,
this.
Outlander. What do you want?
I go down the House Lalu path again or I just go explore a bit or just do the miscellaneous quests, which probably end up being doing miscellaneous quests. I'll go far away, promise. Okay. Now I can report back to the original guy that gave me the quest. Just travel to Amastir and walk south until I reach the new continent. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I went the dumb way of doing it. I just took a boat from Almastir and just sailed south to Narcissus and began at Narcissus and then
Watch
went the
yourself.
other ways.
Happy to help.
Like if you check my archive channel where I put all my previous streams, I started right away in Narcissus and then worked my way all the way to the north and other areas and then made another character and worked into some other different areas, etc, etc, etc. I'm proficient with the sword. He's rewarded and he gives you an Imperial Templar's sword. Which is not a bad blade, to be fair, but when you have something called a Daedric Scimitar that hits like an absolute truck, it kinda feels bad. But there wasn't any sort of fighting, so realistically speaking, somebody fresh off the boat could use that blade and they could have a good time. I need to go to River Keep, which is to the south. Time to swim a little bit. Do you start at level 1 on Narcissus? On this character, no. On my first character, yes. On this character, I started up at level 3 on Narcissus. This character is level 10 and finished already Fighter's Guild in Narcissus. My first character, which was a Altmer Atronarch Bursign Mage, started at level 1 on Narcissus. Was it difficult? Yes. It was a little bit difficult. But when you're able to actually get the hang of it, get some decent spells and get some decent summons, doesn't become too difficult. But it was really, really fun. Yeah, you have orders for me. Panic and Draft. Is the Lira Fortuna? That's the casino on the waterfront, yeah. Yeah, if you want my suggestion for a smooth sailing, realistically speaking, you should be at Narcissus around level 4. Level 4, level 5, you should be okay. You're gonna need some gear, some skills, and you should be okay. Once you have the capital, you can shop around in Narcissus and find some proper gear if necessary. There's a lot of really, really good pieces of gear, a lot of merchants. Narcissus is filled to the brim with merchants. You can find like 3 different armor merchants, or 4 rather. Actually, or 5. Let me. This is something handy that I always keep on my hotbar. These all Narcissus, these all the shops that you can get into. Inns, shops, services, whatever. There's up to 81 sort of important landmarks in Narcissus. So you can tell, okay, I need a really good smith. So you go Smith. Oh, Volcanus finds Smith in 76, right over here. This is Imperial Temple. Mage's Guild, Heron Hall, Catacombs, Claluper's Family Manor, Fighters Guild, Second Family Manor, the Measure Hall, the Temple of Amsibi, the Consulate, the Theater, etc. etc. Eventually you will end up memorizing where the hell is everything. They're all important places. So, I think I need to go one step up. But yeah, one of the first things I always do, because they started doing it,
From where do you
and I noticed in Anvil, is buy a guide to the town. A guide to Narcissus, a guide to the Narcissus district, for example. It will tell you roughly where everything is. This is not in, and I think other things is not in either. I think the cutoff is right around here for the territory. This entire thing here is gonna end up being added in Wealth Beyond Measure, which is the content patch, not the next one. The next one is Poison Song, is the one after. Poison Song is gonna rework this area here. This area, which is quite nebulous and quite treacherous to go through because there's not much going on here. They're gonna rework this area and make it a bit better for House Indoril. I think Poison Song also will touch Roardin, but Roardin is right down here. Almastir is around here, if I remember correctly. It's either here or here. I think it's here. And Roardin is around here, and that's going to get reworked too. And if you go to Clertun, it's not a more comprehensive map, but it also helps if you're a little bit lost and you need to find very specific services. I like that. I like those things existing. Dragon, suit yourself. This woman, yeah. I need to talk to her, right? And I think I'm doing fine right now, but at the start I was walking in caves, getting immediately turned into mulch. But random bandits with two-handed swords. Yeah, two-handed weapons usually with bandits can be quite nasty.
All right, I'm listening.
Especially if they are using something like hammers. So he's done there. But she's gonna tell me something else, yeah. If he goes into the back alley of the Claro Council Company warehouse, you want to investigate that place. Okay. What sort of playstyle are
Go
you
ahead.
going through?
I'm waiting.
If you don't mind me asking, are you going for like some sort of short blade kind of style, mano a mano, sword and board, two-hander, mage,
Is
spell
there
sword,
something you need?
and what sort of engine are you using? Are you using the vanilla engine with Morrowind script extender? Are you using Open Morrowind?
Outlander.
Class in long blade, block, and heavy armor. So exactly like me. Okay. Well, exactly like me, like I'm doing on this playthrough. I mean, finding a proper shield is kind of important. Try to think which area is a good Gomer shield or something like that. The shield I have is obscene and comes from the Fighters Guild questline, but that is like at Warden level and it's further in the future. Right, the Clary Warehouse is right over this way. Long blades that are mildly useful. You can window shop in Narcissus for an Ebony Saber, for example, but that is expensive. Oh, this is log 50, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna need to train security. But the alternative is doing some fighter skills content in Balfoyen. That could work. Balfoyen is not difficult, and their quest lines are manageable, so that could be a way for you to actually get some gear to prepare yourself for Narcissus. And also it will allow you to get some reputation if any sort of quest requires you to be a certain tier to actually start. Like, for example, the Fighters Guild will have like different tiers. I think you can do some very basic quests with one quest giver. The next one will send you over and say, okay, you completed these guys. They will give you like 5 or more quests. And then the chapter master of the Narcissus Fighters Guild will be asking you to be rank warden in order to actually start getting her quests, which is rank 6 or 7, I believe, before you're able to get her quests. So the game will let you know if you're way over your head or something. Right, I was going to train security, so I'm going to the measure hall. Plus, it's due time for me to sleep and find
Go ahead, Outlander.
some level up,
May I
so
help
it is convenient for me. Security. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is my multiplier right now? I need 2 more points to get a multiplier of 5. Let's try to get multipliers of 5 on intelligence and agility. Short blade is speed, isn't it? Yeah, short blade is speed. I need agility, so I need to find somebody that can train me on marksman. Yeah, so in Open Morrowind, I was going to suggest if you're having trouble,
What was that?
to buy some magical scrolls as well if necessary. One recommendation that might be out of the way. If you can get to the rank of Conjurer with the Mage's Guild, it would actually allow you to have access to the expanded guild network, which would allow you to jump from, say, Vivek all the way to Narcissus, or from Vivek to Firewatch, or from Vivek to Old Ebonheart, because they have different sort of networks within them. There's a big network and there's a small network. For example, Old Ebonheart is connected to Balfoyen, Almastir, and I believe some other place. I think Akamora. and Firewatch is only connected to Helim and I think Nivalis. So they are not interconnected, and the other way to actually get to those places would be via boats or other things like that. So having access to the Grand Network helps quite a lot. I believe you're a trainer, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, but I have to be higher rank, right?
It's a scribby trick, all right.
I knew one of these people
Where is that slave?
was a trainer too. Maybe if I had this skill, I might be able to get some marksman. Which is the nope. So agility is light armor too. I wonder if there's some trainers in the second family house. Or in the arena. I think the arena may have some trainers. Let me check. Narcissus Arena. No. Trainer? No. This guy might be a trainer though. No. You? Yes. Oh, things that I don't want to train. You're a trainer. Join the arena. Yeah, I don't want to join the arena. You're a trainer. For light armor and marksman. Perfect. Excellent. Oh, but you move. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Get a multiplier of 5 on strength, and that should be good enough. There's a lot of really good heavy armor as well.
Yes.
There's a unique set
What do you want?
that is not completely added to the game. That is hidden all around Narcissus in like very specific locations, and it's heavy armor,
Yes,
and it's
Outlander.
pretty good. Looks amazing as well.
Is there something?
I'll leave that to you to find out where it is, what it has, how it looks like. But it's well worth the trouble going through and finding each and every piece of it. Too bad that 2 of those pieces are not gonna be in the game until way later. Oh, this guy should be able to give me training on some other things. Blunt weapon or axes. The price is going up because he is thinking I'm higher, right? Or no? 2, 3, 4. I need 4 more points. 5, 3, 4. I need my blunt skill to be up anyway because that's one of the preferred skills by the House Claro, isn't it? No, it's no. What am I talking about? Security, mercantile, shortblade, marksman, and speechcraft. Okay, well, agility needs to be up anyway. Model had Imperial Ebony Curiosity inside just for free. I didn't take it because it would be kinda cheating.
Yes, Outlander.
I mean, yes. It really depends what people consider cheating or not cheating at this point in time. There are people that consider using Creeper being cheating, for example. So, if anything, I would say if you have the money equal to the value of the Imperial Cuirass, I would say just throw the money away somewhere else and just grab the Cuirass. Assume that you just bought the Cuirass from some shop for that value, and that's it.
I'm all yours. Please go ahead.
If it makes you feel better. Because funny that you mentioned that, because in Narcissus you can actually buy an Imperial Ebony Cuirass. If you have the amount of money that it's worth. Plus a little bit more because the guy is a bit better as a merchant. So what was I doing right? I needed security so I could actually open the lockbox. Where's my security at right now? 25. Yeah, I should be able to open the lockbox now.
What do you need?
Being too OP at the start. I don't think having one Imperial item, Imperial Ebony Cuirass, is gonna make you OP. Like, if it was something like, say, having the
Good hunt.
Mace of Avior Stonesinger, which is the mace that you get from finishing the first Skull Quest. One of the maces that hits like an absolute truck and does 30 to 90 damage on swing. My game crashed, by the way. That is the beauty of playing on the vanilla engine, that sometimes the game will crash. I don't remember when I saved. Actually, it auto-saved because I slept, so it's not a problem. Load. Oh, he actually quick saved. That's I sometimes, like in theory mode, I found that Daedric Naginata at like level 2 and it was one-shotting everything in the whole playthrough. Yeah. I mean, again, weapons and armor are just completely different. Having a really good piece of armor, a singular good piece of armor is not gonna make you absolutely insanely OP. Sure, on other bandits, you're not gonna take a hit that is gonna be deadly. But a weapon, yeah, absolutely. A weapon is gonna just allow you to demolish a lot of things with ease. Like, there's a vast difference between, like, what I showcased, the Daedric Scimitar versus an Imperial Templar blade.
Whatever you want.
Am I buffering? Yeah, I'm not buffering.
Reason.
Okay. There's a huge difference between them. Being able to land like one blow with the with the Daedric Scimitar is about 20 points of damage, 23 points of damage in comparison to the Imperial Templar blade. On top of, strength multipliers and so on and so forth. Okay. Should be able to open the lockbox now. Let me equip my master lockpick. I think in Serial I may have not found an entire set of Daedric pieces. I think I may have been missing one piece only, like the Daedric Cuirass alternative. And then finding all the other pieces, the gloves, the boots, the shield. That was fun exploring every single ruin, trying to scour around and try to figure out where the hell they were hiding their Daedric stuff. That was fun. Eventually they will have to move all those things around a little bit. Grab the money. Grab this book. Yeah, having alternative look of Daedric pieces helps quite a bit with variety. Because in a way they also show how in different regions how Daedric pieces are gonna may end up
Go ahead,
looking in
Outlander.
the
What do you
future.
need?
It's like, okay, maybe Cyril Daedric pieces are gonna look this way, and maybe in Skyrim they're gonna look this other
What
way,
is
or
this
there's gonna be a
regarding?
higher tier that is of Daedric on other areas, etc, etc, etc. I foresee this mod gonna end up when it has all the regions released many, many years in the future. Be a very mammoth size mod. But the ability to actually coming through here and be like, okay, well, I'm started in Seyranin, let me take a boat and then just walk all the way from here to the Imperial City or the throat of the world or whatever other area they end up implementing on the other regions. Being to just be able to walk on foot and cross the border and encounter dangerous things or have multi region tier quests that make you go through everywhere to collect information or work with other chapters of the same guild to, I don't know, track down a very nasty enemy. There's like a lot of potential in the future for that sort of stuff. Right, I was going to the Fortuna. End up overshooting the Fortuna. That's what makes me happy about Project Tamriel. Because there's a lot of things that can go crazy in the future, but we're talking a long, long time in the future.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it.
What is this about?
Okay. Hello, I got some information about Bandit now over here. We found out he will dead because I hate to say it, but maybe you should warn him. He pulled some risky grips before. This one is the riskiest.
All right,
yeah.
I'm listening.
Hello, Manriken. How you doing? Hey, you made your point. You had hard telling me, be generous, give me the coins so I can be on my way. Yeah, there you go. We're going now out of Narcissus, out of Cloudum Morrowind, out of Regio Conata.
What
There
is
you go.
this regard?
He's getting
What
out
is
of
this
here.
about?
For me to find a full Daedric. Yeah, the problem is that it depends when you started collecting your Daedric gear, right? If you were collecting your Daedric gear when the game came out, when it didn't have any sort of expansions, it was impossible to complete the Daedric set without killing Divine Thier, because he was the only person holding the Daedric left pauldron, I believe, or the right. I think it was the right pauldron. Then with the expansion, they started adding duplicates and the left and right pauldron. I was waiting for the faces because I found that one looks like a pig that wasn't in the main game. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Face of God, Face of Terror, and Face of Inspiration. And you can find a whole lot of them in different places. I think the best one is the Face of God, and it's in a buried ancestral tomb that doubles up as a Nordic tomb at the same time too.
Oh,
There you go. I saw the report that he won't be causing any troubles for me. You have done your duty. You may wear this cuirass as an order of member of my guard, and some gold for your discretion. Yeah,
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
wealth beyond measure. Because I found one that looks like... Oh, right, I have this shovel here. Now I can return to my captain. I think my captain now is going to point me out to the Imperial Proconsul. Come on, game. Orders. I need to be a knight errant, okay. Promotion of champion. First things first, I need to start dumping all these pieces of equipment. I don't need them. I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. Hello. I start getting my nice Templar stuff now. Oh, is this better than... No. But it looks better. And I'm more about having better swag than... Look at this. Look at this beauty. At this beautiful man. Just need ebony leggings, honestly. But yeah, the boots are Imperial ebony. Helmet is Imperial ebony. Variation B, I believe, because this is a different variation that has the little comb on the top, and then normal ebony stuff on the wrists and shoulders. Will you allow me to go up? Yeah. His Imperial Proconsul in Morrowind, obey his orders to a letter, go to the consulate. Okay. So we are now at an unknown territory for me. Because on my other playthrough... Oh, for fuck's sake. Here's what I'm gonna do. And we 1 hour, hopefully... Yeah, there we go. We'll just clip through the door and everything will be okay. Unseen intervention. My other playthrough, I had to kill the Imperial Proconsul for something important, and I couldn't do his quest line, which is the entire reason this guy ended up existing as well. Imperial Consulate. Okay, Galvius. I am now intrigued on what you are going to ask me to do. He has orders for me. You must convince Saint George to leave Morrowind. He's a barrister, a writer, and a thinker of great merit, but in Morrowind he has one very great demerit. He's an abolitionist. Oh boy. His politics do not offend me personally, but the temperature in the province is rising, and I will not be remembered as the proconsul who let Narcissus burn into flames. He has taken a partnership with a law firm in the foreign quarter. Go there and convince George to stop fueling the fire and leave Morrowind behind. He can advocate abolitionists from High Rock just as well. Okay.
Good afternoon.
I'm sure he will be a very reasonable man and he will not put up a fight. Unless he decides to sue the proconsul, then we'll see how that plays out. Turn the main game, but for now it looks like a pig. I forgot the name by Darren Review, but never found any other. I don't know, but if they added, but in Grassing, before Grassing Fortune, but I'm just reading every direction in the mainland. I think they may have added a couple more.
Happy to help.
I know there's a shrine to Sheogorath that has a unique looking face as well. I'll probably read it in a little bit if I'm done with the Imperial Legion. St. George. Okay, Master apparently the Brazilian legal will be a great asset. Okay. But you don't tell me where he is. He's probably downstairs, because I've been here.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
Oh, he looks pissed. How is Yanj? Proconsul of Morrowind orders you to leave the province at once. I'm no fool. I'm perfectly aware of how my presence fires up the Clalo and how their heat chills portraits to the core. Was it really the fabled Sixth House who sent the blades for his predecessor all the way from the distant Black Island, or it was the house much closer to home? Those are the questions that keep the proconsul from his sleep. I don't intend to let him rest easily unless you want to take care of a legal matter for me, the Roddy X export. On the face of it, they are exporters of Quama eggs. Peel back the mask and you will find what they are. In fact, importers of human misery, not merely the reprehensible and approved dumber practice of buying and selling those born into slavery, but the reprehensible and illegal dumber practice of buying and selling captured Imperial citizens as slaves. I want it to end. If you can convince your commander, Evelyn Barrett, to authorize a raid on dirty eggs and shut it down, I will leave Morrowind for good. Okay. Let's see what my commander will say. I'm sure he will not be happy about it at all. Roddy egg exports. If what this bird says is true, then we need to shut it down. That's a big if. Roddy eggs isn't a large concern, but it has important investors. Some members of House of the Hello High Council even has a stake. If I find it hard to believe that a business with that kind of backing would be part of illegal slave trade. However, if you can bring me evidence to back up your accusation, I will authorize the raid. Their office is by the dock on the waterfront, next to the East Empire Company. Drag this restore magica potion.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander. Chances are that they actually are exporting
I'm all yours. Please.
very nasty slaves. Because I believe the Roddy eggs are part of the Kamratong. We can jump over here. Will they tell me anything about Roddy eggs or no?
Can I help you out?
Roddy eggs export.
I better lay off the mast.
Well, conveniently there's a column right in front of the door that is locked, so there are enemies nearby as well. Fantastic. That inspires me a lot of confidence about this situation. Can you only join Imperial Guild in Nissus? No, you can join the Imperial Guild in this place. In Schul. You can join the Imperial Legion as well. They give you the cuirass and everything. If you go to the Tiger Hall over here, in Clare Hall, you are able to join Imperial Legion from there. Waterfront North Sewers. Okay. I got attacked almost immediately. Lock 50. Apician rum. Gold pitch. Skooma. Ebony. Some metal tongs. I'm gonna actually grab this stuff and use it to repair my gear. Some rope, some silver ingots. Oh, bracers. Slave bracers. Well, how can I help you? By then you found me. I was supposed to be in a ship to Winterhold by now, but a group of armed dark elves jumping at the docks and drag me into this cell. They want me to sell me as a ship slave. Nansurju. Mush so. And Baisti. He doesn't activate, so let me reload this save. Also, it's important to note that all the guilds in Morrowind are tied together, so that means that if you complete quests in Nisses and you advance, that also counts for advancing in the mainland as well. They're all the same guild now. There was once upon a time separate guilds for the mainland and for Vardefell. That is no longer the case. This ledger records the buy and sell prices of large quantities of people, includes a brief description of the people being sold, bought and sold.
Ask, and I will listen.
I have a feeling that the proconsul is gonna give me shit for helping the guy.
What say you?
It's a scribby trick, all right.
Have you done? Yeah, I have done probably 95% of all the content
I see this land
in this land expansion. So yeah, I have done
Outlander.
the Redrun stuff. I found this ledger. Please concerned, but I'm not certain. There's a lot of people recording this ledger appear to bear similarities between travelers, tourists, and settlers that have gone missing over the years. It's strong evidence. You can tell Senior George I'm not authorizing a raid. Okay, cool.
What say you?
Yeah, if I will have to probably look on my board playlist which board it is, but if you go to the playlist, let me check right now. In fact, let me see. Switch into my YouTube. Go to my content. Treasure Narcissus, Sting didn't hurt anybody. Little Fortune, Treasures of Narcissus. Killed honorably, dishonorably. So there's a board called Site Thievery and House Terror and Antics on my YouTube channel. That's where I did probably all the House Terror and stuff. I did it all in one stream. That was all the stuff available in Grasping Fortune, to my understanding. So if you go to the link right below my Twitch channel, you are able to go to my archived boards and you can watch that one. I'm glad that I named a few
Let's do some.
in a way that I can actually remember what the hell I did. Portrait is not gonna be happy. I'm positive of this. I'm positive he's gonna be mad. I heard your legionnaires have put a stop to their business. Could I be leaving Morrowind now? Make sure the press back west will be very eager to hear about the wealthy elites in Narcissus who were investors in slave smuggling ring. I better believe that I will bring all my significant legal acumen to bear when your Klalu masters are indicted before the Elder Council. The edifice of slavery is crumbling, and it will fall. Please not be under it when it does.
I'm listening, please.
Sure.
What
If you
say
care to talk, I would
What
consider
is
it a
sword?
privilege.
Use of this part to reach me. Well done. I will commend your work to the Legion, and you earned some enchanted armor pieces for carrying the burdens of the Empire on your shoulders. What are these enchanted armor pieces? Right shoulder of might, left shoulder of might. What is this?
greetings?
Okay. Well, that looks okay. Let me put them on the floor. I think they might be Imperial golden armor. 45 strength on each of them. That's pretty good. Orders. I have no orders for you at the moment. Huh? That's it? That's it? That's all he has to give me? No way.
Ask, and I will listen.
I was expecting something better than just, oh yeah, you just take this thing.
What say you?
What do you want of me, Outlander?
Do you have orders now? Around is attempting to investigate murders committed by Commander Tong. I want you to balance out her recklessness. He still has orders. Suspect that there's a large scheme going behind some of the murders we found the Tong involvement in. She went into the Hackle Lounge in St. Pelos Court to investigate, although I'd be surprised if she wasn't also in deep in the bottle again by now. Go to the lounge, make sure the investigators aren't causing any trouble. Okay.
I see the plan suits you.
Attempt to fetch my partner yet again.
What say you?
I was about to say, if the big bada-boom reveal was just getting two shoddy pieces of shoulders, I'll be upset. So Hackle Lounge in St. Belot Quarter. Number 20. Okay. It's not that far.
Whatever you want, within reason.
I do enjoy the helmet having like a mask. If it wasn't for the bracers showing my hands, you could barely tell that I'm actually an orc. Some other person would be quite familiar because of the girth of the body. But otherwise you would make the call that it might be an Imperial.
What is this regarding, Orc?
May your
You
battle
talk
show
too
only
much.
this.
Is there something you need?
Okay, the lounge is right here. Hackle Lounge. Well, she's not on the bar. Is she on the floor somewhere puking? No, she's standing over here, which is also not a good sign of anything. If she was dancing, I would have lost my mind. I came to this place to investigate the murder, so the commander sent you. Yeah, I had to do this. The commander isn't listening to me, and Bull's barrel has gone missing. Oh boy. Do you remember Produce Sudatian? I suspect he wasn't the only target of the Kauna Tongue. They got to be a pattern in who's been disappearing, so I tried to investigate and I made some progress. Ulvin Nilamin here is a former resident of River Heights. He told me something shady is going on in the abandoned 11th floor apartment, and an awful smell is coming from there. See what's going on. 11th floor apartment in River Heights. Constant smell on the upper floors. I told you, Mark. Like I told your partner, something is fishy happening in the apartment that everyone I thought was abandoned. I don't know if it is Don't Chief Mervis Clarel or something got to do with it, but I saw Enthis Hellas enter it recently and he was helping carry something awfully big. Hellas lives in the Heights too. Probably works for the government. He should have a key in case you need it. Okay, we got information. Then to investigate. I head over this way. Should get me closer to River Heights, yeah. One of the two big towers in Narcissus. Without counting, of course, the measure
Yes,
call, by the way.
what do you want?
River Heights. So I need to find Enthis Hellas. There is no problem here. Floor 2.
What is it now?
Floor 3. Floor 4. Floor 5. Floor 6. It's also pretty sad there's no numbering. So you could actually be able to tell. If they put like some sort of number here, I would actually go turn around, look, oh, this is a numeral for 6 here. Just go up and be able to tell. 6, 7. Enthis Hellas. Leave me out of it, Outlander. My 200 gold says otherwise. Okay. My extra 100 says otherwise. No, I'm not giving it to you. Okay, 100 gold says that you're gonna give it to me.
A warm welcome to you.
He has the key. Does he has it on his person? Oh fuck, I don't have the key. There's a Jinx Blade.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
With my Sneak 5, I'm going to totally steal the key from him.
That is quite enough, thief.
He doesn't even have it on his person. Fantastic. A very quick way to find out if he has the key or not. Check the baskets, maybe. Apprentice lockpick, Pommy stone.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
Sky lamp night. What is this? Oh, barrier. managed to get up here with my shoddy acrobatics at some point. I guess I'll have to go up even further. Upper apartments. If it is a lock 50, I might be able to lockpick through. Might be this one? Or is it like called abandoned apartment?
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
I lost count of what floor we are, by the way. Trader. Top apartments. Movie's apartment, upper storeroom. Abandoned apartment. Yeah, it's called abandoned apartment that needs... It's locked all together, so I need to find the key. I guess the best way to find the key would be to find the tech key. Under the pillow 100%? Yeah. That's a very easy way to find out where it is, and it's using the key, which I thought I had, but I didn't. So to avoid that problem in the future, I'm gonna purchase the damn spell. Hello, give me spells. Detect key, detect humanoid, detect enchantment. These. Those four that I highlighted are Morrowind Script Extender exclusive spells. Reflect damage, insight, detect invisibility, and banish Daedra. On top of blink over here.
Well, hello there.
There are
Pleasure
a
to meet
few
you.
of the many custom spells that they added to Tamriel Revealed. Some of them were added before this content patch, some of them were added on this content patch. Some other spells have existed in the files for a while and now are actually obtainable. Detect key. We're heading back once again. They're for me a very good reason to play the game in Morrowind Script Extender mode. Because they are game changing.
Hireling of House Lon, what can I do for you?
Going here. Now I have to make my way all the way up again. Of all the things, they could have just make a magical elevator.
Leave me.
Can bother anyone you please.
I mean, in Narcissus they could have perfectly paid for a magical elevator and ship out some Imperial battle mages to add this. I was playing Messi with the Borean Knight mod pack, but I ended up going back to Open Morrowind. Borean Man, yeah, I know Borean Knight is a content creator. I didn't know he had a mod pack.
Talk is cheap.
There's a point that eventually... It's not Eris Varin. There's a point that eventually you can just put a bunch of mods that you like and make it a mod pack so that your community members can play
May
the
you
kind of
find
game that
me
you like to play.
worthy of your attention.
But Morrowind has a lot of mod packs of this sort, right? From what I understand, there's like Morrowind Remaster, massive air quotes on that, that turns Morrowind into making like a very pretty looking game with a lot of other things added on top of it. I don't know, Morrowind Rebirth is not that sort of mod pack, if I remember correctly too. Oh, yeah, right. Detect key. Switch to local. Oh, I see it, okay. It was not under the pillow. Just the most you should showcase in the... Okay, yeah. Does this open every... No, it doesn't open everything. I thought it would be like a master key that opens every apartment. No. Trader. One more floor. Top floors. Apartment. Trevor Height. Storeroom. Abandoned apartment.
You
His block chance is actually pretty good.
I have you.
I love to Unga Bunga at the same time. Shield of Wounds, yeah, completely and utterly annihilated. Orcish Mace. Some medium armor here and there, and some Dwemer junk. Yeah, a pile of bodies. Most likely your friend is here. 7 dead bodies guarded by the Kamunatong thug. Now we go all the way down again. Ship out the Imperial battle mages to make the lift. Nobody's gonna complain much about it.
Talk is cheap.
Dog is cheap. Keep going down. Lower apartments. The long journey.
What is it now?
What is it now?
It should lead me to, yeah, the base. I can take this exit that will lead me towards the waterfront. What a messy place. But at least we got some information on what's going on. Well, hopefully she's still around here, right? Unless she got disappeared too. Nope.
You may speak.
The tongue is stacking bodies in Imperial Heights, even for them. That's a new law. You better report to Commander Barrel. He will have to be less apathetic to such strong evidence. Yeah.
Go ahead. Speak.
Go ahead, speak.
What say you?
Okay, Commander. Still gets me that Pop Goes the Whistle exists in Morrowind. Discover 7 bodies? We have to take care of this quickly. Speak with me for more orders. So no matter the time before the Proconsul learns about the Kamunatong hits. We have to cover up the murders to avoid further bloodshed. Galvius Potterhead would be furious when he finds out that 7 dead bodies of the Kamunatong has left behind on his doorstep. The peace we're keeping in Narcissus is already fragile, Knight Errant, and such an incident like this might make the proconsul start a war with the tongue, or worse, attempting to hide it is futile. Word will spread eventually, no matter what we do. We need to act as a mediator, speak with Vilnius Ralnius at the consulate, and see if he can think of a way to break the news on our terms.
Welcome, friend. I feel as though...
Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna, like, do, like... They're gonna have, like, a gender reveal party? They're gonna... have the proconsul come here and then just light up some flares and say, we have 7 bodies in your doorstep, proconsul. Don't worry about it. Just drag him outside the consulate. He's gonna be delightfully surprised about this entire thing. Maybe light up
Let's hear it.
What say you?
the unrest woods on fire in the meantime too. Vilnius Radius. Yeah, I'm ready to cover up the murders. This situation is a nightmare. If the consul were to learn of the murders, he'll likely prescribe the Kaunatong in Narcissus and make us spill that much more blood on the streets. But Portugal is a serial born and raised. He might be willing to negotiate with the tongue if he knows why and how and they did what they did. So I need you to confront Mervis Larel and find the motive behind those murders and bring the assassins behind them to justice. Then the proconsul will hopefully be ready to talk. Okay. Do I even have the topic to tell the proconsul? That would be funny if I do.
The
Hello
Nine
there.
and the Empire.
How are
citizen.
I don't have the topic. Man, I wish I had the topic. I want to be the shit stirrer that causes a massive war against the tongue. And I don't get the option to be that shit stirrer that makes the tongue get eradicated almost instantly. That sucks. Would he instantly fail the quest? Absolutely. But what if I want to do that? That should be the question. What if the player wants to do that? If he wants to actually cause civil unrest of
Please have a look around.
measures that are unmeasurable. Because he just likes to stir shit.
I'm sure there's someone else you can bother.
Hello, Mervis.
You waste your time. Go away.
I'm gonna throw a bunch of money at you. The Imperials got to the bottom of this then. Now you have to come and to interrogate me. I anticipated this, so hear my reasoning. While your legion excels in upholding your law, the Kamuna tongue serves as protector of Narcissus underclass. With our murder, we take care of criminals, natives, folks working under the vicious Janata syndicate, invisible to you or untouchable by your laws. No outlander citizens were killed under my rule. Produce Sudatian was the last of them, executed under Orba's den. If you are to bring a Tonga assassin to justice for those 7 bodies, I have no right to object. He has committed a crime and he will live under Imperial law. For the sake of not starting a war, Masira will give you up to you. The dumber responsible for those murders is known as Gilmon, who is based in the cave where he bears the punishment of your laws. Now, if you excuse me, have some cleaning up to do. It's a cave hidden in the eastern canyons. A scout could give you directions, but subordinates there fight the Janata Syndicate, who reside in the salted wastes to the east, where the real battlefield is. But the person you need is Golas Nilbon. He's responsible for the murders in Narcissus, and he shall suffer alone the consequences. I already did kill the guy. Like by accident, because I found
I can
the
already
cave.
tell I'm not going to like this.
So I think I might be able to report this as already completed. Which is a nice strike of luck, to be quite honest. I don't have to go all the way over there. It's not far anyway, but
If you care,
we will see if the game actually considers it completed.
So
What
where
say
are
you?
you from?
Hello. Next thing anyway, and with the Tonga assassin brought to justice, they won't be committing any more murders. Praising you can talk to Galbus Predator now, Nigeria, and describe the situation in detail and present the evidence you have collected.
What say you?
Hello.
Time
I
to
see I
talk.
stand in good company.
I've a few minutes.
What can I do for you?
Let me grease up. Oh, he has high personality. I was about to say let's grease up the wheel. We can't. We can't grease up the wheel. He's too pristine. The funny thing is, I killed the Tonga assassin for his glass armor that my companion is currently wearing.
I'm
Nice
not busy
ad.
now.
How may I serve
What do you need?
Cover up the burners. 7 murders in Narcissus committed by Command Tonga. Is this true? Provide the reason and claim that you'd killed the Tonga assassin. They sense in your explanation. It isn't an easy decision to make, but the Command Tonga cannot be prohibited. Cannot become a prohibited organization in Narcissus if we want to keep the Emperor's peace in this unstable land. The incident will be recorded as a rogue Tongue enforcer carrying out vigilante justice. He acted independently, and the Tongue itself is not to blame. I may not be happy with the outcome, but I can accept it. You are dismissed. I will take care of things into my own hands now. Okay. With the proconsul being dead, we have made a whole lot of things difficult. Okay. Aljepu. Do you have any orders? I have no more orders for you now. Okay.
What say you?
Guess I can have to report back to my commander about this. Yeah, the place that they punch you out, Aljepu, is right around here. This Udano Aljepu is right around here. In this area. Almost close to the world end, as currently it is.
Greetings.
What say you?
What say you?
Welcome.
Hello, tell me about
I feel
Aljepu.
as though I should know you.
Shouldn't be far from Narcissus, but likely well hidden. A scout will provide, yeah. Small runner here in Hidden Hall, or Verina will tell you. Well done, Knight Errant. Thanks to your efforts, Galvez Potterhead has learned of the murders without sparking conflict with the Kamana Tongue or House Lalo. The Tongue will be more careful now too. The next disappearance would clearly not go unnoticed. Accept this call as a reward from me and Bilius Ralcius. Buy yourself something nice and get some rest. You've earned it. No more orders, yeah. Mandala Zero in Shilpai Shirai. Huh, there's more to it then. There's an Imperial Legion chapter in Shimpal Shirai? I didn't know this.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
If you care to talk,
Kind of a
I would
letdown that I didn't
What
get
say you?
privilege.
something better than that. These are all from the belt that I have and the neck piece and the boots. I was expecting like a grand reward rather than just 4,000 gold. Maybe the loot that I get from the assassin would have been the grand reward in its own. Let me travel to the market quarter.
Matsera.
From the market quarter I can take the carriage to Shimpal Shirai. Or Shirai, sorry. Let me see. Yeah, I'll land Chitpal Shrai onto the merchant, not the merchant, the Imperial Legion person. So where is your guard? Someone in particular. Imperial Legion post. Northeastern edge of town. Legion post. Lancero, okay. Veterans okay. I will leave this stuff for tomorrow. I think this is a good stopping point for today. Tomorrow I will finish Legion stuff. And I will... what else I will do? And then do the miscellaneous quests and do some exploration as well. It should be almost at the end of the road with the content that I have available in Narcissus. So yeah, that was good stuff. So, as always, thanks everybody for showing up today. There's description right below on my Twitch channel. There's a link to my YouTube post archive channel where I put all my Twitch archives out there, so go check it out. If you like this content to follow me here on Twitch, subscribe over there on YouTube. Do leave a like and a comment as well. It helps quite a lot. And I'm gonna be seeing all of you tomorrow with another stream. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening. Whenever you're happy to watching this stream or board. Take great care and have a good one. Bye bye.